A political advisor and former senior aide to two Republican members of Congress. Rena, welcome here to the programme. When we get to the vote, do you think it is looking pretty inevitable now that this bill actually passes with all of those implications?
Well, there have been conservative holdouts who've been threatening to derail the bill's passage in the House. This is the last step before it makes it to the president's desk. And this is about ego. Let's be clear here. Donald Trump has imposed this July 4th deadline to show that the party can be unified, to be decisive, and to get his agenda passed through. The biggest things in this spending bill are tax cuts, immigration reform, and frankly, a reworking of America's footprint across the world, economically speaking. So when we really pull back and look at what this bill means for today's Republican Party, it means everything. And the conservatives who are, again, threatening its passage in the House are saying this is not a conservative bill at all. We need to rework this, but there is no time left. And I do think that it is on its way to passage, whether it is or tomorrow or next week.
Yes, all of those holdouts look like they've been flipped, or certainly all but one. Why would Republicans vote for a bill that spikes national debt by $3 trillion?
Well, in being clear about what this bill really means, we have to look at the numbers. The Congressional Budget Office has said it could get near $4 trillion in adding to our national debt with interest. Now, you saw in the Senate, Kentucky Senator Rand Paul is one of those, again, very, very fiscally minded senators who said, how can we do this to our country when all his colleagues who on the Republican side, when they campaign, they go out and make a promise that this is what they will not do. The full reason they are doing this, again, is to show that they're unified with Donald Trump and that they can be unified ahead of the midterms of 2026, which are still a year and a half out. But it's coming at a time where the Democrats are looking very fractured. The Democrats haven't got their next anointed one, the real leader of the party, in the wake of Kamala Harris's loss just this past fall. So this is truly about staying out of the crosshairs of Donald Trump's ire and also making sure that they are smooth sailing to the midterms. They don't want to embattle their re-elections.
You say staying out of Donald Trump's crosshairs, but they may enter Elon Musk's crosshairs because he's vehemently against this, talking about helping those people who will stand against all of these Republicans when you get to the midterms. How realistic a prospect is it that come the midterms, Republicans do really get punished for this and some of the impacts it's going to have on millions of people?
The implications of passing this bill, I've been saying, like many others within the Republican Party, is that you will come across not looking very conservative. And that's exactly what Elon Musk has told the Republican Party, that he will help fuel the primaries of those people who run against these incumbents that vote for the bill. Now, is that just lip service? I don't think so. I think Elon Musk is really livid about this bill because in his time that he was cozy with the president and in the time that he's fallen out, one thing has been very clear. He still has the money to fuel American elections. And if he's really angry enough, and not just about losing subsidies for his electric vehicle giant Tesla, but really he's angry at what seems to be a lack of principle here. And if you look at how Republican voters are feeling about all this, they really say to today's Republican Party, we want you to act more like conservatives. We want to rein in spending in Washington, even if that means some pain. And pain meaning on the topic of health care, which is Medicaid that, again, gives health care to people who cannot afford it around the country, as well as energy investments. Funding energy has also been a hot topic within today's Republican Party. Some people feel that the cuts are too deep. Some feel that the cuts are not too much. So you are seeing these, again, fissures in today's Republican Party. But I really do believe that they're not listening to the voters here. And I'm on the side of Elon Musk on this one.
Really, Shah, we have to leave it there, but thanks